Okay, we're going to talk about our medical process, check-in, and just what that will look like. So if your camper has any meds that they will be bringing to camp with them, you will be checking those in at our check-in process. So on our registration, you should have been able to tell us what their medications were and everything like that. If anything has changed since you registered, please let us know whether there's any changes or additions to what your camper will be bringing with them medication-wise. A few things that are really specific about our medications is when you pack them, please bring them in the original bottle that you receive them in. That's really important for our nurse staff to be able to record what it is and know the appropriate dosages. And then another rule for that is to only bring on the amount that is needed for their time at camp. So if they take one pill of something each night, make sure you only pack 3 of those in that original bottle for their time at camp. So, put away in a bag or something else the rest of them. That's just a big safety measure that we have at camp, that we are not receiving any more of the medication than they will be needing. And so we will essentially be sending you home with empty bottles is what we need to do. So please make sure it's in that original bottle and only the amount they will need for the time at camp. If your camper has any life-saving devices such as an EpiPen or an inhaler, those will pass off to the cabin leaders to hang on to in their bags so that they will have them whenever they need it. So if they're out in the field or something like that and they need it right away, the cabin leaders can hang on to those for them. Still give it to the nurse, and the nurse will record it, pass it off to the cabin leaders to securely hold on to. If your camper has any over-the-counter meds, bring those as well, and just obviously what they will need at camp. We also have lots of those available, and you guys had that option to authorize that on your registration. So we'll have painkillers, allergy medicine, things like that if, your camper gets a headache or just something like that during their time at camp. We will have a nurse on site 24/7, so they will be there overnight throughout the day. So they will be distributing all of the medications as needed. Your camper can go check in with them if they, are not feeling well, or if something hurts, if they got, minor injury or something like that. So our nurse staff will be there at all times while we're at camp. And lastly, just make sure to pack all of that information as we said, and please let us know if any changes have been made to your camper's medication so we can be prepared for that at camp.